And here we are with part 2 of the TRD23 presents Kniferusty series. Here it looks like Kniferusty is isolating on table 4 with Jack 8. I think this is okay. I like it a lot more when we've got a better read on Fun and Relax. If he's a calling station, well, then he's going to call out ISO a lot, and he's going to call a lot of our C bets, which is where the value for isolating comes from. You know, Jack 8 does have some hand strength, but I think this is one of those spots where it's okay, but it becomes a good play when we've got a specific read in our opponent, and if Knife does, well then fantastic, it's great. But otherwise, I wouldn't just be isolating just because someone limps, unless you've just had that much success with it that you're really happy with it. Personally, I always tend to like to have reads because I feel we'll get called for 2 streets in a lot of cases. Pretty standard board for us to c-bet on. But then again, there's flush draws, there's straight draws, so his calling range might be quite wide, and now we basically just have to give up unless he decides to double barrel. And then, so what our plans to double barrel a calling station, it's not going to be that fantastic. And we can never bluff this river, and hopefully this will be a chance for me to look fantastic. Yep. Okay, so awesome. I look great, but I think that's going to happen a lot when we don't have a specific read on an opponent, and so we don't always need to isolate. I'll just pause again here quickly. With Jack 9 off against what appears to be a taggish player, I think this is definitely fine to call. It looks like Knife's going to 3-bet, which I think is okay, but again, it's very important to have some specific reasons. So something for your Knife, if you had a specific reason for 3-betting here, as in you thought that he folded a lot, that's hard to have that read after 56 hands, then I think it's fine. But personally, I much prefer to call here. Jack 9 off probably does have value against his small blind versus big blind opening range, but it's not just that. You're just going to be able to float and take it away on the turn, or if you have some sort of draw, possibly, or even with air, is possibly even raise certain flops. And I just think it's a lot more profitable that way, because when we 3-bet, we're probably going to c-bet and then give up. That sort of an action here, and then you can sort of create some awkward dynamics for yourself. So I think 3-bets here is fine, but again, I want to have a really good reason for doing it, and I don't know if after this many hands we do.